Hello everyone, let us now discuss about LeetCode Weekly Contest 424. In the first question we are given with make array elements equal to 0. Now, in the question we are given with integer array nums, and we need to start by selecting a starting position current such that nums of current is equal to 0 and choose a moment direction of either left or right. So after that we need to repeat the following process. If current is out of range, then we need to stop here, and if nums of current is equal to 0, move in the current direction by incrementing current. So that means if you are moving right side, increment by 1. If you are moving left side, decrement by 1. That means you need to go in the current direction. But else if nums of current is greater than 0, decrement nums of current by 1 and reverse your movement direction. That means if we got 2 as the nums of current and we are moving in the right side, then we need to make it decrement by 1. That means it will become 1, and now we need to move in the reverse direction. As we are moving in the right direction before, now we need to move in the left direction, and we are also given so we need to return the a selection of the initial position current and moment direction is combined valid if every element in nums becomes 0 by the end of the process. Return the number of possible valid selections. That means in the given example 1 0 2 0 3. So we can start from either here or here. So if we start here, we need to move in the right direction. So 1 0 and we are moving here 2 0 3. Now 2 is greater than 0. Now we need to make it decrement it by 1. So we are decrementing it, and we need to go to the left side. So as we are moving in the right direction, now as the element is greater than 0, nums of current is greater than 0, we need to move in the left direction. So here we are, the current is here. Now it is 0. So as I told here, if nums of current is 0, move in the direction by incrementing current. That means we need to go in the same direction. So if we go here, we have 1. So this is the current and this is greater than 0. We need to make it 0. Now let us make it. So decrement it by 1. It will become 0. 0 0 1 0 3. As the nums of current is greater than 0 and we decremented it by 1, we need to move in the different direction, in the reverse direction. That means as we have moved in the left direction before, now we need to move in the right direction. So as here the nums of current is 0, so we need to move in the same direction, and we get to here we decrement it by 1, it will become 0. Now we are at here and we need to move here, and then we get to here and we need to go in the same direction and we get to here. So this is out of bounds, so we stop here. So this is not a valid one, this is not a valid one. But if you see, If you also go in the reverse direction, so as we moved from right at the index of 1, if you move in the left side we don't get any answer. But if you consider the second 0 and if you move left to it, so if you move left to it, we are here having nums of current is greater than 0. So decrement it by 1, it will become 10103. Now we are at here and we need to move in the different direction. So we moved here. Here it is 0. So if the nums of current is 0, we need to move in the same direction. So if we move in the same direction, we are at here as 3 is nums is greater than 0, we decrement it by 1 and change the direction. So 10102. So previously we are at this element, we need to go by this element. So 0, we are having, if we are having 0, we need to go in the same direction. So at here we are having 1 which is greater than 0, we need to decrement it by 1, so it will become 0. Now as we have moved left side here, here we need to move in the right side as 0. So move right side here. We are having greater than 0. 2 is greater than 0. So we decrement it by 1. Now we need to change our direction. 0 go in the same direction. 0 go in the same direction. Go in the same direction. Now 1 is greater than 0. So decrement it by 1. Now Now go in the different direction. That means go in right. Same, same, same. Now decrement it by 1. It will become 0. Now the array had become a 0 array. Now if you move for this element, if you have moved in the right direction, let us see will does we get 0 array there. No, now we are at this element, it is greater than 0. So decrement it by 1, 10202. So so change the direction, go in the same direction. Now greater than 0, decrement it by 1, 10102. Now change the direction, 0 go in the same direction. Now 2 greater than 0, decrement it by 1, 101. So change the direction here, 0. So in the same direction, 1 decrement it by 1 and change the direction, 10001. Here go in the same direction. Now 1 is greater than 0, decrement it by 1, change the direction, 10000. 00001 is greater than 0, so decrement it by 1, 00000, which is a 0 array. So as we are making a 0 array with the second 0 in the array, we are getting in the left direction and in the right direction we are going to get a 0 array. So we return 2 as the output. If you see clearly at this 0, at this 0 we are having the right side as the sum of 5 and the left side as the sum of 1. If you see clearly, and if you consider these sums and if they are not equal, they won't be considered as a good array. So as a good element which we can get a 0 array from them. And if we consider the second 0 here we are having 3 uh, as the left sum and 3 as the right sum. These both are equal. So here at this point we have 2 as the output. So for this element, for any element or element which is 0, the right sum is equal to left sum, we need to increment our answer count by 2. But what if we are having a 2 here, a 2 here? Here we will be getting 2 as our output. So if you have moved either left or right, If you have moved either left or right, you will be getting 1 as the answer. So by absolute difference, we are getting an absolute difference of 1, then we can move either left or right. Uh, we can uh, we can go either left or right and can get 0 array. So if the absolute difference of right sum and left sum is equal to 1, then we increment. So either going left or going right, not both. Either left or right, you will be getting a 0 array. So we increment our answer by 1. You can get the code in the description. Thank you.